Hi, I'm Brian with SETZER'S. Today I'm going to show off a 2019 Outback 240 URS. As always, on the front we have a power tongue jack. It's got a light switch, retract and extend, raises and lowers the tongue. It has two LP cylinders. They hold 7 gallons apiece. Dual stage regulator. As always, I only use one tank at a time. Very simple. Behind the LP tanks is a deep cycle marine battery that is installed right here on the front. We do have a cab light front, which switches right on the very front of the camper. And then moving on around, we always supply a starter kit with all the campers. It comes with water hose. This is a water pressure regulator. Always use that when you hook water up. 30 to 15 amp adapter and a sewer hose. This camper has 4 stabilizing jacks. They are manually crank jacks. There'll be a manual crank inside the camper to crank these jacks down. Just remember, you must level the camper before you put the jacks down. First thing that we see here on the side is a nice little light, and we have a nice big ramp door. Set that all the way down. Now we do have another ramp that will also be used, but we need to put a few feet on, or a couple feet on there. And then this is the garage part of the Outback. Next, as far as the steps, they do fold underneath the camper. And then next, of course, we have an outside shower that's close by the entrance door. Power outlets. This is a cable or satellite outlet for a TV and a TV mount. Still, even though it's 2019, Keystone would always like the industry standards on having the wheel bearings checked every 12 months or every 12,000 miles. Coming around to the back. This does have a cargo door on the very back wall. A little hard to access with the spare tire. And this is the only way you can get into this cargo. As you see, it also has a slide out room on the very back wall as well. We already have it extended. And then around the other side, toward the back, we have the water connections, city water and fresh holding. Just remember to do not overfill the fresh and drain it when you are done. The drain for the fresh holding tank is all the way up underneath with this little valve right here. And next to the water connection, we have a hot water tank. This tank is going to run on electric or gas. Still standard drain plug at the bottom, and then a safety blow off at the top. So this is where, if cable or satellite is available, this uses a key TV multi-source signal to hook your cable or satellite up. This camper is going to use a 30 amp short cord, detachable cord of course. So, very simple, one way to plug it in. Make sure you do turn it a little and then lock your ring down. This is the exhaust for the furnace. It will blow hot. And this is a vent for the refrigerator with a wheat drain. Make sure it's always outside the vent. This valve is the black tank sensor cleaner valve, and then underneath it we have a dump station. And this dump station has two tanks. The one on the right is for the gray tank only. The one on the left is the black tank. Generally using your dump station when you're ready to dump your tanks, of course you'll hook your sewer hose up. You'll want to pull the black tank gate valve first, wait till it's done, close it back. Then pull and open the gray to clean out the hose, and always put your cap back on when you're done. Also, next to the dump station we see the two water line drains. Just be sure you use those to flush and clean your water lines and drain when you're done camping. Now I'm on the roof of the Outback. Just wanted to go over roof inspections. We recommend they be performed at least twice a year. Have those lap seals cleaned and checked. Make sure that they're gonna stay sealed up. Campers that have max air vent covers over the vents, you still have to remove the cover to check the lap seal around the vent. So make sure that you check all the lap seals, clean, inspect, keep it sealed. Alright, so that's going to conclude the walkthrough on the outside. Let's go inside. Come in, you'll see a monitor panel here next to the bathroom door. We have some light switches. These buttons right here on the left top is going to be for the monitor panel. One light empty, 4 lights full, black one, gray one. Water pump switch you only want to use for the fresh holding tank. The water heater, this switch is for electric on the water heater only, and this one is for the gas for the water heater only. Slide out control, awning control. As far as the awning, you'll press and hold down to extend it out. Be sure to watch the awning. You don't want to overextend it, so just put it out until you can see the tube. To pitch the awning, you'll simply just pull down to adjust that pitch. That way, in case it starts to rain, all the water will run off the awning, so I don't stretch it. I do recommend putting this back up before you roll the awning back. As far as your slide out, it is the one on the very back wall. There is a few things we'll need to do before you can run the slide back in. One of the first things you want to make sure is that you unplug this light switch here. It's on the right side of the slide out. We also want to put our dinette bench down and fold the couch to get the slide in. Now we're ready to bring the slide in. Like all slides, just make sure that you either put it all the way in or all the way out. You also want to make sure that the slide roof is free and clean of any debris. And when the slide is inside, try not to use the slide or put heavy cargo on it when it's inside. Alright. Also, same wall that the monitor panel is on, we got thermostat for your air conditioner and your furnace. Down low we have a propane alarm. It's also a carbon monoxide alarm as well. We do have a vent directly in the roof. Main GFCI reset for the outlets is in the bathroom. We got the refrigerator over here. It is a Dometic refrigerator. Simple controls on and off. The auto light will remain on when it's using 125 VAC. If you want to change it to gas, depress this button. If you see the check light flash, that's a warning that it didn't light on gas. So you may need to check to see if it ran out of gas or may need service. It also has what's called an auto switch feature. When you're using electric, if I go outside and unplug this camper from electric, it will automatically switch to gas. Down below the refrigerator, we do have a power box that's going to have your breakers and fuses. And all the rest, the essential things, appliances like the stove. This is going to be gas only. The very knob on the very left side is the igniter knob, so it turns clockwise only. Very easy. Now, this camper does have a battery disconnect switch. It's up in the very front where the garage is. Bottom drawer, all the way in the back, is a battery disconnect switch for the battery. You do have a couple of bunks that fold up, fold down. Alright. I think that's about everything inside the Outback. So this is going to conclude the inside walkthrough. Thank you very much and happy camping.